Why, hello there, everybody. It's Dylan from Alternate Universes here. My voice cracked a little bit. That is okay. We're going to move on. We have a round of Modern here for you. I have Brady Monroe on the left playing Izzet Icono-Breach. This is the Aspiring Spike deck. And on the right, we have Adam Sisters playing Jeskai Breach Station, except it's not actually Jeskai. It's Teamer. There's a red and 6 in that deck. Brady's going to lead on the Spire Bluff Canal, playing Ragavan the Nimble Pilfer. If you don't know what Spire Bluff Canal is, it is a fast land. It is one of my favorite lands in all of Magic. I don't know why specifically that one. I think it's just the one of the lands I've played the most, probably. But yeah, so for those tuning in, this is round 1 of our weekly Modern tournament. We have 3 rounds every Monday. We stream it live at Ultimate Universes live on Twitch. You can come watch along with me while stuff is going on.
Okay.
All right, there's a Ragavan. There's a Manamorphose here.
Red.
I'm assuming going to make red-blue. Going to draw a card. Could be red-red to go double 1-drop. Was the case, we are going double 1-drop. Ragavan will attack into Ragavan. Yeah, so you know how Discovery Channel has Shark Week? This week, Alter Universes has Breach Week. Underworld Breach Week. Every one of our rounds this week someone was playing Underworld Breach. And the only intentional round where I was like, Breach people, was this round. Because I knew Adam, it was the first time he'd been in the store in a very long time. I was like, let's put Ab on camera. And then I knew Brady was playing this because it's Brady. He plays good decks. Let's talk about Underworld Breach. This is a card that I very much believe is going to get banned soon. It's just very strong. And it's interesting if you look at it. So it's banned in the 2 end caps of the Modern format, right? So it's banned in Pioneer. And it's also banned in Legacy. And a Modern card being banned in Legacy doesn't exactly mean much. Red and 6 is banned for much different reasons than, why it's currently legal in Modern. Wasteland exists in that format. Wasteland does not exist in our format. Now, Underworld Breach does allow you to do a lot of broken stuff. And I think we're starting to finally see that in Modern with, the rise of all of these different Breach decks. Brady doesn't play Grinding Station. He's playing Iconoclast and Lightning Bolts from the Yard, and there's a version that plays Grape Shot, and there's all these different quote-unquote fair versions of Breach. Speaking of the card, I'm going to go Breach on turn 3. I'm going to surveil 2 cards into the yard. You can do these wild value breaches that are just good. Now, if you're unaware or unfamiliar with Underworld Breach, it is a 1 red enchantment. It gives every card in your graveyard escape, and where its escape cost is 3 cards for exiled, plus whatever the card's cost is. So for Mishra's Bauble, for example, you just have to exile 3 cards from the graveyard, and you can play it for free. That 3 cards isn't very difficult when you play Dragon's Rage Chandler, because being able to surveil cards into the yard, like Brady's doing right now. And Brady's doing this all with no mana. So what we're going to see Brady do on this turn is attack for 6, put Adam to 12, and then effectively just cast Mishra's Bauble 4 or 5 times from the graveyard just to replenish his hand, which is so strong. Think about it. You're playing a tempo game plan against your opponent, right? You're both tempo decks. You got to do your thing, but your opponent just draws 5 in your upkeep. How do you take the tempo back after that? I just don't know if you can. Of course, they're using Lightning Bolt typically to close the game out. And I guess Manamorphose is there to just go infinite, I'm assuming, with Iconoclash and just drawing a crap ton of cards. I don't know if there's a combo finish in the spike list. I haven't looked at the spike list yet. I'm sure I'll watch the stream. Probably while all the stuff is rendering. Yep, end step. Breach gets sacked. Still has Delirium. Draws 4 cards. I'm going to 6 cards in hand. If we're being honest with each other, I don't know which version of Breach is the best. I will say, the Grinding Station deck still seems to me like the best one. I could be wrong, but just having the ability to combo finish out of nowhere is really strong. Plus, yeah, like playing red and 6, very good with Urza Saga. Like, I'm sure it'll come up a couple times in this week's set of videos, but like, you can just go on a construct beatdown plan as the Breach deck, and it's perfectly fine. And there's an Underworld Breach from Adam. All of those cards are going to gain escape. Adam producing a red of Springleaf Drum here.
You do have it right now, right?
Thinking about casting Underworld Breach, not Underworld Breach, Unholy Heat. However, he will get rid of Delirium to do so, exiling 3 other cards from the yard. I don't think there's a way for him to keep it. We've got Creature, Planeswalker, Artifact, Instant Land? Yeah, that's his Expedition. That's going to cast Mishra's Bauble. Exile 3 cards here. I think Brady's checking in to see if he still wants to float that red mana. And I think that's going to be the case.
Yes, I do. That's fine.
One of the cool things is you can just cast Creature from your graveyard too with Underworld Breach. You get to do so many good things with that card. Now, Adam cannot dash Ragavan from the yard, as Escape is an alternate casting cost, so is Dash. But still get to play a Ragavan from the yard. It's not like when we had Lurrus, you could dash Ragavan from the yard because of Lurrus' ability. Lurrus just lets you cast cards from the yard, which means you could use alternate casting costs. As long as they didn't, specify like from hand or something. Bird will be going to 7 cards in hand here. Has a grip full of good cards too. We saw Counterspell in there. Got a land, 2 lands. Oh, he might be playing a Grape Shot. I think that's the Japanese showcase Grape Shot. I'm pretty sure Adam's deck is on Grape Shot at the moment. I don't know if he's also playing Oracle or if he's just playing the Grape Shot. I do like them both in conjunction with each other. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that's Grape Shot in Brady's hand. That or it's Faithless Looting, and that card's banned, so. There's another Channeler coming out here. I think Brady's just going to choose to Unholy Heat, kill the Emery. Bends a counter spell and a Mishra's Bauble. Like I said, I think the idea is just hold interaction for Adam's turn. Counter spell whatever's like major. And then go, okay, cool, here's 6 damage. Probably bolt you. I can't remember if there's a lightning bolt in the yard. But there is an Underworld Breach there. In Brady's hand. There's also one in the graveyard, but that part's less relevant. Breach also sacrificing itself in the end step, and it going to the graveyard is very good with Dragon's Rage Chandler, just because it gives another type. Like, you can very strategically exile cards from the yard, and then be like, alright, end step, I hit Delirium again. I played the Jeskai version of the Jeskai Fair Breach in SCG New Jersey, and the deck felt phenomenal, besides, like, a couple, like, players by me. Definitely made some mistakes, and I played into matchups that I don't know if I could have won regardless, but in the matchups where I had agency, the deck felt phenomenal. There's a Fable of the Mirror Breaker here. Is tapping out for this. I imagine Brady's just going to counterspell it. Brady also probably just doesn't care. What is a 2/2 Goblin Shaman to 3/3 flyers? If Brady has Bolt, he can Bolt Adam in the end step here.
Go.
Officers go here 6. Here's Bolt. Oh, there's Breach. And Breach will get back Bolt. And game 1 will be going to Brady Monroe with the Izzet Iconoclast Breach, which we didn't get to see the Iconoclast, which is a shame. That card is cool. And a card that I actually need to pick up copies of is I don't own them. As I was on vacation when Brothers War came out, and I, who was a bad card shop employee, and forgot to buy cards. Adam leading on a stomping ground. Yeah, it's a stomping ground. Playing a Ragavan and a Mishra's Bauble. Shocks the Steam Vents. Bolts the Ragavan. Just a Scalding Tarn pass for Adam. Looks like probably the same thing for Brady. Alright, never mind. Plays a Dragon's Rage Channeler. Folks, are you currently experimenting with Underworld Breach? What are you playing? What versions of Breach have caught your fancy that I might not have seen yet? Is Burn playing Breach yet? Is that our next step? If Burn plays Breach. I know Prowse is playing it. Card is so good. Alright, Expressive Iteration. Going to get Spell Pierced very quickly. Unfortunately, not the Spell Pierce that Brady spent or bought a booster box to try and open. But at least it was a booster box that was pretty good. It was opening Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. That Spell Pierce comes in at that. Yeah, Jin-Katax is doing some spell piercy things. I'm just going to play an Island Passage here. I do like the way Adam's deck looks. Alright, Brady fetches here. Only has 2 types in the graveyard, so no Delirium yet. Alright, dashes Ragavan. Attacks him. Gonna get it for 3 damage here. Adam going to 14. Reveals a Grave Shot. A card assuredly Brady will not allow to go back to Adam's graveyard. Iteration has resolved. We're thinking about what we want to do here. Using funds of run and 6. Okay, shock from the stomping ground, going at 12. We'll be playing that red and 6. Probably pinging it, right? Yep. Pings the channeling. Brady's going to pop the treasure, cast a lightning bolt here in response, attempting to find that 3rd and 4th type for Delirium.
Okay.
Not unreasonable. Finds a counterspell, mints it. Finds a Ragavan. Is type 3, however, it will not give him all 4 types. Adam at 9 here. Plays a Tormod Crypt, which is huge. Graveyard interaction against Breach is chef's kiss. I would not want to be playing any other graveyard deck at the moment, considering like everyone packing some type of grave hate now because of Breach existing. Like people already did it because Living End and Murktide existed, but like now that Breach is super prevalent, I can't imagine a world where people are just ignoring Grieve. Sparring Spike is live with Aether Vial is the best card in Modern as his Twitch title. Fantastic. Mox Amber producing a color here. I would assume it's a red. As I kick my desk. Alright, Breach going to replay Red and 6 here. It's actually a pretty cool play. And then, yep, gonna ping down the channeler. There's the Saga coming out here. Yep, chapter 1. Breach sacks itself at the end step. Brady, a little, not flooded, but a little stuck on lands here.
Okay.
Does have an excessive iteration. Might be able to find a way to get out of it. Bolt, consider. Cannot see what the third card is. However, does choose to get the other card. Bolt Ragavan iteration? I don't know, another retro framed multicolor card the deck plays. And here you can see Adam just setting up for the construct beatdown plan. Oh, and licensed hearse. Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about a licensed hearse. The card in general is really good, but like in this instance, I feel like I'd rather play other graveyard hate. There's an Icono-Class. Alright. That's very weird, because like, Tormod's card, for example, right, will exile the entire yard once on demand. Hearse will take 2 cards a turn. It could theoretically take more over the course of a game. I'm not sure which one I'd rather see. I guess if you need something in a pinch, Crypt is better, but if you want to see something early, like a turn 2 Hearse is going to be better than a turn 2 Crypt, I think, usually. Adam making some constructs here, using those beautiful windmill tokens. From, I want to say Unhinged, or is it Unglued? As I spell token wrong, because I am kind of curious. Unstable, oh god. There's too many of these things now. Unhinged, Unglued, Unstable. Just too many unsets. Too many. It's such a weird product. They don't sell well for shops too often either. Like, it's just a weird time. But hey, I think people enjoy them. So, as long as people enjoy it, it's really all that matters. Adam has 3 constructs. They are all currently 5/5s. Yeah. Situation looking pretty dire here for Brady. He will do what he can to play to his outs, but I don't know how many outs there are really for him right now. Especially if Adam fetches a Shadow Spear off of this next Urza Saga. Here's the hearse. Going to get a trigger from the Icono-Class. Makes a dude. Got a bauble.
Bauble trigger, draw for turn.
Draws 1 for bauble, draws for turn. Makes another construct. Is going to do the Urza Saga thing. Yeah, I don't know if he plays a Shadow Spear. I know Mapson, who we will see in round 2, plays the Shadow Spear. Right, as a Haywire Might. Oh, he's got another bauble. Okay, I was like, what did he get off the thing? Bauble. That's what he got. 3 constructs are going to punch in here, and they are huge. 3, they're 7/7s? Sure, God. Urza Saga constructs can be a nuisance. Going to bolt. I think bolting Adam, putting the 6. Gonna make a dude. And he's going to go block, block, block. Okay. I mean, if Brady can go untapped Mountain Breach, he wins the game. No he doesn't. Adam will live with 2 life, because he can Haywire in response to the bolt. Exile Underworld Breach. Alright, or maybe not now. He's without a green source unless he has another land drop to make this. Yeah, he does. Finds a Scalding Tarn. Will be able. Well, fetching the 4 still kills you. I don't know, I think that iteration was dangerous. Play Breach, cast Bolt, Might in response. No, okay, you're still fine. You got a 1. Not that it really matters. Brady did not find the land drop for it to be important, unfortunately. Adam also has both Stomping Grounds in play, so I don't know if does he play a 3rd? The deck's typically on 2, right? Well, your red-blue count's always going to be higher. And as the Just Guy version plays 1 Sacred Foundry, 1 Hollowed Fountain. So it'd be a little weird for Teamer, which really only seems to be splashing for Ren and Might to go higher than 2 green sources. I'm going to Bolt. Exile 3. And passes the turn. Brady not being able to get that 4th land drop is so unfortunate. Is an engineered explosives on 1? 2? 2. As that'd be weird to just drop it on. It's definitely wrong to drop it on 0. It'd be weird to drop it on 1. Because it only blows up the Haywire Might then. Alright, it's gonna crack it. This will kill the Iconoclash on the hearse. Beat 2 cards from the yard. Play a bauble, and then there are not enough blockers. Brady will take a bunch of damage here, and Adam will take game 2. We're going to jump cut in just a second to game 3, except it won't be a jump cut for you, it'll be a fade to color, or cross resolve. Fade to color won't make sense. Brady leads on Spire Bluff Canal and 2 Dragons Rage Shanna. If I remember correctly, this game was the entertaining one. And just for all the wrong reasons. Folks, the question of the week is going to be, do you think Underworld Breach should be banned in Modern? And tell me why. If you think it shouldn't be banned, I actually really do want to know your thoughts as to why. If you think it should be broken or should be banned, and your opinion is just that it's broken, that's okay.
Go to your turn. I'll draw one.
You don't want to tell me his hand. Stop.
Got a great shot the Iconoclash here. I think it's Iconoclash. I don't know what I'm thinking of. Iconoclash. They suck. Oh no, it is Iconoclash. Is there an Iconoclash? Last. 3rd path Iconoclash. I actually didn't know it was a monster. Fetching, I believe, not shotgun here. Correct the life totals. There's also a couple points during the night that I had to get up and do other things. Is we have 2 tournaments running at the same time. And one of them is much faster clock than the other one.
What's your life total? 17. 17.
Adam also fetching a tap.
2 cards here.
When? Not sure how it is. Fetching. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, this is what I meant by this game's a little interesting. Both players don't really draw anything. They just kind of flood out. We have a game of land go. Is it Tormouth script too? Drago, baby, Drago.
Yeah, I was wondering why it did really well against the
Is a Legend Shredder? There's a Mock Whip. Mock's Amber, not Mock Whip, well, that card's banned.
Resolve. Yeah.
Going to bolt in response to the Connive trigger. Kill the bird. My coworkers and I were talking about a new bandless modern and what deck we would play if the store would have one. And very firmly was like, I would play Anvil Titan so fast. You get so many cool cards. On top of the infinitely number of cool cards that you get to play now. There's an Emery on the board now.
Hate Emery.
There's no longer an Emery on the board. There's an Underworld Breach on the board, however. And this should be the game, barring any interaction really from Brady. I see it rest down. There's a spell priest. It's going to force me to pay 2. So I don't think that'll be enough. We'll pay 1. Emery here. Allows Adam to mill 4 cards. Finds Fury.
Oh, sorry.
Bolt.
Sorry.
Does have to escape 3 cards first.
Trigger. Yeah.
Fury Bolt. Grinding Station. Grinding Station. This will allow Adam to cast the Grinding Station from the yard, and he has assembled the combo. Casting Grist on here. Not that it's going to matter at the moment. Probably should have done it in response to the Emery being cast, but that's okay. Alright, that is the game 3 going to Adam Sitzes on Icono-Breach Station. Thank you for watching and have a great rest of your day, folks.